Dear students, today we are going to solve question number 11. Here the question is, in how many ways can the letters of the word permutations be arranged? If number 1, words start with P and the end with S. Nangi word kudimak se P na horaga S na loiraga di. Second case, vowels are all together. Number 3, there are always 4 letters between P and S. P gi S ka gi marakta nangi letters se kya lairaga di. 4 letters lairagadi arrangement kya puthokpa yagadoino hangini ko nangi permutations haiba word sida letters kya yawi masinga na thiro 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 yawi ko there are 12 letters in the word permutations of which the letter T appear 2 times nangi letters se T se kya rag repeat tawe haiba anirag repeat tawre vowel na kya yawi vowel manga yawbani ko E U A T I A lereko I O kaino se A E I O U se sida loin yawe vowels manga yawbani permutation sida aduga nangi letter T se kyarag repeat tawe haiba 2 times adudi nangi object se distinct oidre ko si kamaina puthokani se yengase question number 11. There are 12 letters in the word permutations of which the letter T appears twice and the remaining letters are all distinct. Lemhorible letters mayam the dilone distinct oreko. Number 1 the hangiba question se kaino if the every word starts with P and the ends with S. Sumaina nangi letter tarani thoi sigi laibam position train thoi sista leireko. There are 12 vacant places. These vacant places are to be filled up by all the letters in the word permutations. Permutations na loina fill up tawgadabaneba. Sigumba word ama semaku matamda ahanbasina P na horabako. Aroibasina S na loi taragadi kamaina total permutations se kaya puthokpa yani habadu yengsiko. If every word starts with P and ends with S, sina P na dum lairabasina S oi taragadi 1 the fill up tawbayani atop letters fill up tawbayade ko. The first and the last place can be filled up in one way respectively. Si 1 the fill up tawbayare, si 1 the fill up tawbayare ko. And marakta kya lehaure? Tara lehaudra. Si tara se remaining letters to na fill up tawduineba. And the remaining 10 places can be filled in 10 factorial divided by 2 factorial. 2 na divide tawrise kaigino since the letter T is repeated 2 times. Nangi letter T se kyarag repeat tawbagi anirag repeat tawbagi ko since the letter T is repeated twice repeat tawre and therefore by the principle of multiplication si vacant place amamam fill up tawbase operation amamam ne duna multiplication rule gi matungina total possible arrangement is given by 1 into 10 factorial by 2 into 1 factorial 1 Sina 1 way for the first vacant place and 1 way for the last vacant place and the remaining or the middle 10 places can be filled up in 10 factorial by 2 factorial sitare ko 1 into 10 factorial by 2 factorial into 1 sigi 10 factorial se 2 ba reduce to se ko 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 2 into 1 2 into 1 si cancel to reko to the si myam gi product se 18141 1814400 14400 sigi number se phange ko sinangi total possible arrangement ne second case the kai haiba if all the vowels are all together nangi vowels se loina pulap punchilaga laitaraga di total possible arrangement se kya puthokpa yagi haiba ni ko nangi vowel pulap punchin ba A E I O U se sumaina pulap thamaga di total possible arrangement se kya puthokpa yani simu yengsiko 1 2 3 4 5 if all the vowels are all together then these 5 vowels can be considered as single object ni na khalani aduga remaining 7 letters tugadi 1 plus 7 8 objects tare ko and the 8 objects can be arranged in 8 factorial divided by kaina divide tawgadaba 2 factorial na divide tawganeba sigi mawong se mu yengsiko if there are 5 vowels in the word permutations se the vowels kya yaure manga yaure ko if all the vowels are together then 5 vowels can be considered as a single object ni na khanbe yare ko 5 vowels can be considered as a single object. This single object together with the remaining 7 letters can be counted as 8 objects. Nangi lemhoriba letters taret tuga nasagi vowel ama manga punjingibado ama nena khalle ko. 8 objects nena khalle and can be arranged in 8 factorial by 2 factorial. 2 na divide tawrise kaigino nangi ngasai letter T se kyarak repeat tawgibagi anirak repeat tawgibagi ko. And also the 5 vowels can be arranged in nangi 5 vowels se tongan ba vowels se mafam manga ne ba leiri se ko mafam manga se aina tongan arrange taw taragadi ways kya de arrange taw yani ma se 5p5 ways de arrange taw yani ba this 5 vowel nangi vowel gi mafam manga se 5p5 ways de arrange taw that is the 5 vowels can be arranged in 5p5 5p5 have the kya tare 5 factorial ways de arrange taw yani ko and so by the principle of multiplication, total possible arrangement is equal to vowel mangagi arrangement ne total 8 factorial by 2 factorial si punjilani ko and this is equal to 2419200 si tarani ba nangi number se. Number 3 dana kai haiba there are always 4 letters between P and S. P ki S ka gi marakta letters kya leiragadi letter mari leiragadi possible arrangement kya puthokpa yagi hangbani ko. Housing nangi mafam se train thoine 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 ni 12 sida P thamagadi P gi S ka gi marak thoga letter kya lehangadaba letter mari lehangadaba. There are always 4 letters between P and S. Adudi P na first occupy third the S na 6 occupy tawni. If P occupy the second place and the S will occupy 7 sumaina mathang lakani ba ko asigi position myam se amuka yengasi. If there are always 4 letters between P and S, then P and S can be placed in the following ways. Makada pirabu ways singsida thambayagani ko. First, the P and S can be placed in first and the sixth place respectively. Amna first layradi ama se sixth lakani ba. Second ga 7 ga, third ga 8 ga, fourth 9, the fifth 10, 6, 11, 7, 12 place haina 12 the loiduni ko. So maina ways kya de arrange the where remase P and S can be placed in 7 ways daradra. P gi S ka se muk position se interchange the where S na mamang thangalaga P na muk second da thamba yadra duna P gi S ka se ways kya de arrange the where P and S can be arranged in 2 into 7 which is equal to 14 ways. 14 ways de arrange the where ko. P gi S ka loigre house remaining letters kya le hore remaining 10 letters le hawi ko 10 letters se kamaina unka arrange tawgani simu yasi ko. The remaining letters can be arranged in the remaining 10 letters can be arranged in 10 factorial by 2 factorial since the letter T appears twice and therefore by the principle of multiplication nangna fill up tawgadabadi train thoini ko train thoido P ki S ka mafam ani fill up tawse 14 da yagre duga remaining duna 10 factorial by 2 factorial da yare and which is equal to C number ma'am se ki product hota re ko 14 10 14 laser ko 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 divided by 2 2 se cancel to where and the product of these remaining numbers will be equal to 25401600 sumai phange ba nang number se yan tarani ko sumai na nangi permutation se tongan ba arrangement puthok pa yagani. Next we are going to learn about combinations sai se kaino yeng se ko example han yeng ase. Let us assume that there is a group of 3 lawn tennis players. There is a group of 3 lawn tennis player. Lawn tennis player ahum lerebe X, Y, and Z haina ko. A team consisting of 2 players is to be formed. In how many ways can we do so? Is the team of X and Y different from the team of Y and X haiba? Nang hojik lawn tennis player ahum lere X, Y, Z haiba maga team am form tawduine. Now we are going to form a team consisting of 2 players. Players kya legadaba ani legadaba and these 2 players have to be selected from 3 lawn tennis player X, Y, Z. Sidagi khanduine ko akoina select tawduine ba. In how many ways can we do it? And so is the team of X and Y different from the team of Y and X haiba. X, Y haibaga Y, X haibaga se chap manadra. Team amada X yawbaga Y yawbaga Y yawbaga X yawbaga chap manai ko. Aduna combinations ta di order se important hoideba. Sida form tawba yaba team se kaina ahum khatang leire ko. We can form only three teams consisting of two elements. They are xy, yz, and zx. Ahumsi khaktangdagi hena team form tawba yade. X ka y ga paba ama, y ga z ka paba ama, z ka x ka paba ama. Aduga yz haibaga xz haibaga chap manai ko. zy haibaga yz haibaga chap manai, and xz is same as zx sumain tawraga. Order is not considered in case of combination. Combination dadi khuna order se laude haba aduna combination se kaino define tawsiko. Combination is the selection of objects taken some or all at a time. In a combination, the order is not important. Ngasagi permutation haragana arrange tawbaneba. Combination haragana select tawba poche khangadaba ko. Khanba matamda first da khanba, second da khanba, third da khanba important oideba. Khalliba pot to khatan important orise. Aduna example oina three players lebagi manungda team form tawba yabase ahum khatang phangi. xy ama, yz ama, zx ama. Combination haise khangani ko. Combination haide pose khangatpa matamda first da khangera, second da khangera, third da khangera important oideba. Now we are going to learn about theorem number 5, important theorem without proof. The number of all the combinations of the n distinct objects taken are at a time r less than or equal to n is denoted by c n, r. Combination of n objects. Object n labagi manungda r select tawbase kaina denote tawe have c n, r denote tawe ko, or NCR sige symbol si iraga suya. N is given by NCR, or NCR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Permutation dagi sige expression si henjilakani ko. N factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Sina divider se kaigino combination da the order se important oideba. Corollary number 1, we define NCN. NCN haidi kaino combination of the n objects taken all at a time. Nangon the n objects labagi manung the objects se kya khalle n khalle ko adudi n factorial by n minus n factorial, and n factorial will be equal to n factorial by 0 factorial and n factorial. 0 factorial di 1 tai ko. n factorial di n factorial na divide tawra di 1 phange. Nangi object tara pibado object tara makhala di combination se ama khatang phanganeba. Number 2, we define nc naught. n factorial by n minus 0 factorial and 0 factorial will be equal to kya tai 1 tai ko. Mana minter se kaino the number of combinations of the n different things taken nothing at all. Nang handak ti amta khandre ba ngasai na pull up khanba ko taken all at a time. Second case na taken nothing at all is considered to be 1. Nangon the object manga pibada nang amta khanda tar the object manga da dum pareng amta lehawni ba. Adugumba pareng amadu kai kaurani combination sama kawe ko. Number 3, NCR is equal to NCR minus 1. Mana minter se selecting r objects out of n objects is same as rejecting n minus r objects. Nangon the object manga pireb ko ani khan gradi somda ahum lem horoidra. Somda muk tongan ba ani khala di somda ahum lem horoidra. Sumaina somda ani mo khan gitar di somda kai lem hogani ahum amuk lem howe. Si combination ama, combination ama, combination ama, combination ama. Combination ama combination. Somda su combination ahum phangi. Somda su combination kya phangi ahum phangi. Gyan tai ko. Nangi object manga pibagi manungda ani khaladi ahum lem hauni. Ani mukhan gradi somda ahum amuk lem haud. Ani mukhaladi ahum amuk lem haudra. Si first combination, second combination, third combination. Chamana na sigisu first, second, third ain leiroidra. Total number of combination kya phangi ahum. Somda su combination se kya phangani ahum phangi. Masing chapma naidana. Combination haidi masing duni ko. Manung de element kya yawi haiba du de koina kaisu yengde. NCR is equal to n c n minus r. Selecting r objects out of n objects is same as rejecting n minus r object. C meaning se gyan tarani. Number 4, if NCA is equal to NCB. Combination of n objects taken A at a time is equal to combination of n objects taken B at a time. C manaramagadi, which implies that A ga B ga manaba ama yaiba, or natraga A ga B ga gi samse kai lakadaba n lakadaba. Asagi nanga somda 2 logra di 3 lem hawidana. The 2 plus 3 di kya lakpam to 5 lakpam to ki kwa. Siga chapmanana if NCA is equal to NCB, which implies that either A equals to B or A will be equal to N minus B, that is A plus B say total number of objects ka managadaba ko. Next theorem, theorem number 6. Sinamukai hagi se without proof ni ko. NCR plus NCR minus 1. N objects ta R loba. N objects ta R minus 1 select over se kay gamana ni N plus 1 and the CR. N dagi plus 1 ama hapo R ga R minus 1 gada achawba expression am lor greater 1 select tau tar de R na chawba helidana NC1 N plus 1 CR si tare ko si theorem si mahi tare matang da koina exercise 7.4 se mu yengse. Exercise 7.4 question number 1. If NC8 is equal to NC2, then find NC2. NC8 se kay gamanare, NC2 gamanaragadi, NC2 gi value puto o haiba ko. Since NC8 is equal to NC2, sida yare ko. If NCA is equal to NCB, which implies that A equals to B. A ga B gamana ba ama natraga sum of A plus B se N taba ama ko. Which implies that sina 8 ni sina 2 ni mana yabra yadre ko. Duna 8 will be equal to N minus 2. That is 8 ka 2 ga plus to was N tabam to e duna nang N gi value se 10 phange ko. Si makhata na nang kay putokani. Now we are going to find NC2. NC2 mo putok se ko. Value of N is equal to 10 C2. Definition ni resi 10 factorial divided by 10 minus 2, 8 factorial and write 2 factorial. Sina N ni sina R ni ko. 10 factorial divided by 8 factorial and 2 factorial, which is equal to 10.9.8 factorial divided by 8 factorial and 2 factorial. Si cancel tawre. 2 na sida kag tardi 5 taradra 9 ga 5 ka product taw tardi 45 nang NC2 gi value se 45 hange ko. Next question, question number 2. Find the value of N if haraga nangon the condition ampire. 2 times of NC3 is to NC3 is equal to 12 is to 1. Combination of 2n objects taken 3 at that time divided by combination of n objects taken 3 at that time is equal to 12 is to 1 tare ko. Hojik puthok duise kaino value of n puthokadaba formula is ko 2n factorial divided by 2n minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial is to n factorial divided by n minus 3 factorial into r factorial is equal to 12 is to 1 si tare ko. Sigi 2n factorial divided by 2n minus 3 factorial 3 factorial. Sigi is 2 sa into 1 baka na reciprocal loganeva. Take the reciprocal of this expression. The denominator becomes numerator and numerator becomes denominator. So I change down na reko. N minus 3 factorial divided by n factorial, which is equal to 12 divided by 1. Then reduce this n factorial up to n minus 3. Sige n 2 times of n say n minus 3 go reduce to ko 2n minus 1, 2n minus 2, 2n minus 3 factorial divided by 2n minus 3 factorial. Sige 3 siga cancel tawra ko. Sige n say n minus 3 go reduce tawra. N minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 factorial, which is equal to 12 by 1. Sumain phange ko 12 by 1. Sige n minus 3 ga cancel yare. 2 times of n minus 3 ga 2 times of n minus 3 siga cancel yare. Iti 2n minus 1, 2n minus 2 divided by n naman ne n minus 1 ne n minus 2 ne leme ko 12 to 1 na divide tawre. Sige n siga cancel yare 2n minus 1 2 common log thok se ko n minus 1 n minus 1 n minus 2 n minus 1 n minus 1 n ka e 12 by 1 tare 2 into 2 4 tare ko 2n minus 1 which is equal to 12 into n minus 2. Sige n minus 2 se cross multiplication na left tagi right ta pugre ko linear equation na ma-form tawre. Si multiply tag sinara di 8n minus 4, 12n minus 24. Si 12 se transpose tawro minus 12n is equal to minus 24. Minus 4 se transpose tawro di plus tare ko minus 4n is equal to minus 20. By solving this equation we get the value of n is equal to 5. Koina formula itoani reduce tawrani ko. Reduce tawraba matungda kaknaba yaba thiro aduga linear equation ama form tawro. Linear equation form tawraga n gi value se solve tawrani. Next question, question number 3. Question ana pase. How many chords can be drawn through 21 points on a circle? How many chords can be drawn through 21 points on a circle? Circle amadagi chord ama yekpa habise point kya changni? Circle amadagi point yekpa kanda point ani changi ko. Chord habati kaino nangi circle de laiba any point ani join taraga form tawase. Chord is a line segment formed by joining any 2 points on a circle ni. And so we need 2 points on a circle to form a chord. Chord ama semgi hai taragadi point ani changaniba. Nangonda hause point kya pi 21 pi dra. 21 sidagi point ani khangadabani ko. Since a chord is formed by joining any 2 points on a circle, and so the selection of the 2 points out of 21 points can be done in 21 C2 ways. Sina 21 available. Select outdoor sina 2 ways they are required, and therefore total number of chords is equal to 21 C2, which is equal to 21 factorial divided by 21 dagi 2 logthokradi 19 factorial. 2 factorial ko 21 se 19 bo reduce tawra 21 20 19 factorial divided by 19 factorial 2 into 1. 21 into 10 is equal to 210. Sumaina nangi chord se puthokpa yaneba ko. Next question, question number 4. In how many ways can a team of 3 boys and 3 girls be selected from 5 boys and 4 girls? Nang team mam form tawduni. Team sida nupa masa ahum yawgadaba. Nupi masa ahum yawgadaba ko. Hausing nangonda nupa masa manga pire, nupi masa kya pire, mari pire ko. Now we are going to find all the possible teams consisting of 3 boys and 3 girls, and they have to be selected from 5 boys and 4 girls. Nupa macha manga ga nupi macha mari ga dagi select tawgadaba. Mafam ani ne ko. Nupi macha gi ahum, nupa macha gi ahum. Si nang operation amamam neba. Nupi macha da mari piba, nupa macha da manga natra. Nupi macha gi mafam se ways kya da fill up tawba yagani. Nupi ahum dagi nupi mari dagi nupi ahum khanba. Selection of the 3 girls out of 4 can be done in 4C3 ways. And the selection of the 3 boys out of 5, it can be done in 5C3. And so by the multiplication principle, total possible ways is given by haraga anisa into the rakadava. Vacant place amamam fill up tawbase operation amamam niko. Here we are going to form all the possible teams consisting of 3 boys and 3 girls. Nupi macha ahum yawba, nupa macha ahum yawba ko. And so 3 girls out of 4 can be selected in 4C3 ways. And 3 boys out of 5 can be selected in 5C3 ways. Sumaina lo ithoi ko. Si ithoba matungda total possible ways se ani sigi multiplication apirakaniba. 4C3 into 5C3. Koina formula apply tawre. Si apply tawraba matungda kya phange nangi total possible ways se 40 tare ko. 4C3 4 factorial by 4 dagi 3 lagthokradi 1 factorial into 3 factorial into 5 factorial by 5 minus 3 2 factorial into 3 factorial. And 4 factorial se reduce tawba yare ko. 4 se 3 reduce tawgradi 4 lem hore. Sigi 5 se 3 bo reduce tawra 5 4. 3 factorial cancel tawre 2 factorial 2 into 1 lere ko. Product se 40 tare. For today, let's end here.